Alright, gents, welcome back to the fucking channel. I'm going to be going over the step-by-step process I use to create content on a daily basis for Instagram, TikTok, and now for YouTube, as I'm posting every single day. So, a lot of people have the problem of they have no ideas. Like, they literally don't know what to talk about when it comes to posting online, and I've had that. So, what do you do to generate ideas? There's millions of things. Millions of things. The first thing I can recommend to you guys, and this is what I do, is just start documenting some random shit. It really helps when you just start talking to the camera. So literally, sometimes just pull out your phone and record yourself start like literally talking about anything and everything. Right now I'm posting around 4 times a day on short form. Just to throw some credibility on the name, I've done over 100 million views on short form, and in the beginning I just started throwing a bunch of shit at the wall. Like, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and so how you get over that is just literally start posting anything and everything. But my current strategy, as far as me knowing exactly what I want to post about, the exact times I'm posting, there's a lot that goes into it. And so the first thing is scroll through TikTok and scroll through Instagram, but do it consciously. Don't do it subconsciously, right? Because what you're doing when you're scrolling subconsciously is like you're literally just kind of brain fogged and you're like, you know what I mean, scrolling through there. But what happens is when you consciously scroll through Instagram and through TikTok, you'll start to see certain trends and certain ideas and certain topics you find interesting, and then you can go ahead and talk about those and implement and copy somebody to throw your own twist on it, right? A lot of people think there's this big fucking thing that you can't copy somebody. Oh, yes you can, bro. Literally, sometimes what I'll do is I'll go on other content creators' pages and just get some ideas from the content they're posting. So that's the number one thing you can do, as far as if you don't know what to talk about, go look at some other content creators in the same space that you are in, or if it's a certain topic you want to talk about, just see what they're doing, how they're doing it, and then kind of replicate it. You don't got to copy it word for word. I wouldn't even recommend doing that, but at least it'll give you an idea on, you know, what to post for a certain video. Now, the other thing I do is, guys, you want to make sure that when you do talk about something, you do have some kind of baseline and knowledge and some kind of framework that you're going to be going into, as far as, the context behind the video. So just start doing some research, right? Whether it's reading books, reading blogs, all of these things that you can start reading and watching. Like, watch certain videos. Maybe it's a video like this, and now you're gonna take something from this video and then go post about it, right? The only thing that I've realized, and this is crucial to you making content consistently on a daily basis, is you have to track your thoughts. And so one way I do it is I literally just go onto my notes on my phone. I can show you. I have like just one note, and every time I think of a piece of content, I go in there and just write down some quick, like if it's a sentence or a keyword, to help me remember it later when I'm going to post about the subject. The other thing you can do is, when you are scrolling and you do come across a video you like, just save the video. There's a 3 dots that you can click. You can save the audio, you can save the video. That's another thing you can do as well, and that's what I do. So then later on I can go back and look at all the videos I've saved. Helps me get a little bit of a better understanding for what I want to post for the day. So there's a bunch of ways for you to gain knowledge on topics and this and that, and then you do eventually get to a point where you don't need to do that anymore, just because you're so in line with the content you're making on a daily basis that it almost naturally just comes, because it feeds in line with your daily routine and all these things, which is the next subject I'll get into. Is a daily routine is fucking crucial to posting consistently, because when you get to a point where you know exactly, you know, at what time you're doing this and this, and it doesn't even have to be the time frame, but more so, okay, after I'm done doing that, now it's time for me to work on this, and then I'm going to do that. It helps you stay consistent with posting. So for example, at this point, now when I wake up, I'll go straight to my computer for like 30 minutes. And a lot of people don't like to do that because they say they're in a low vibrational state. But I actually think, right, when you wake up first thing in the morning and you're either doing some form of writing or you pull out your phone real quick to make a video, you're in this exact thing that I just said. You're in this low vibrational state where if you do make a video on really connecting with somebody, they can almost feel that energy, right? Because you can feel energy across videos when somebody's speaking, right? And the way they're speaking, the tone in their voice, right? If it's early in the morning and their voices are, you know, you get that deep voice in the morning. And so there's a couple advantages to be played with when you're at such a low vibration state in the morning, and you can really use that to your advantage to connect with somebody. But that's the literal framework right there, is like, put yourself in some kind of routine to the point where posting just becomes automatic. Like, I'm posting 4 times a day on short form right now and once a day on YouTube from now on. And the only way I know I'm going to be able to consistently do that for a long time is by hopping on a routine, right? This is my second video that I'm going to post on YouTube back to back. Yesterday was the first day, today's the second day. The only reason I'm able to do this video today is because I have the framework, but as far as when I'm going to sit down, when I'm going to talk, and when I'm going to publish this video. It's after I've gotten done taking a shower, whatever it is, right? Getting ready in the morning, and then I'm sitting down, recording this video, getting some work done either before I record or after I record that has to do with my business. But you get the point. It's like I've put a routine in place, and that's what you have to do. Just start getting into the habit of a routine of, okay, you know, a lot of people like to go online and give you this unrealistic routine of like, okay, wake up and then work on your business for 4 hours. Well, bro, who the fuck? Everybody has a job. Unless you're waking up 4 hours before you go to your job, like, how the fuck are you going to do that? You're probably not, right? And so what I would recommend to you guys is if you're going to work at 9 in the morning, maybe try to wake up an hour earlier before work. Like an hour before you do right now. And then see if you can just post once before you go to work. Record a quick little video and then do the same thing after work. So as soon as you're done with work, right? As soon as you get home, see if you can just post a video before you do anything else. Literally before you do anything else. If you have a family, whatever, right? That's more to my point, is like, you need to swallow the frog as early as possible, right? They say swallow the frog because literally think about swallowing a frog, how shitty that is. It's like, do the hard shit in the morning or as early as possible. So like, as soon as you get off work, swallow the frog, do it real quick, get it out the way, and then go do all your other shit. And that'll help you kind of post on a consistent basis. And that's what I've done. At this point is I just try to get all the hard shit out of the way as early in the day as possible so that I don't forget to do it, because it becomes very easy the more you go into the day, the more tired and fatigued you become throughout the day, that you forget to do things. You don't feel like doing things. And so if you can just maximize on a routine and doing things to your convenience as early as possible, it'll really help with posting the content. Now, back into the ideas, right? How do you even get into seeing other people post and replicating their ideas or reading certain books? You have to change your entire environment. What I did 4 years ago is I unfollowed every single person that I couldn't learn from on Instagram. And then what I did is now I went back and followed every single person that I knew I could learn from. If I couldn't learn from them or be motivated by them in some kind of way, I wasn't following them. And so literally for the past 4 years, every single piece of content that I'm subconsciously or consciously consuming is put around topics and around education that I need and want to learn. And that's another thing I can recommend for you, because when you do that, all of these interests that are in line with the content you're making, then all of a sudden, right, you take that content, flip it and post. And so that's how you put yourself around the right kind of content and are able to consume it subconsciously or consciously to then reformat it and post. So hopefully that helped with how I consistently post at this point and don't run out of ideas, how I'm able to consistently do it on a daily routine, and how you can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Look out for the next one coming tomorrow. If you do need help building a personal brand, it's literally what I do. I help people build brands, get them from 0 to 10K within a couple months, depending on what kind of mentorship you're looking for. You can apply to work with me down below. If not, subscribe for free, and we'll continue to level you up, my boy. Have a great rest of your fucking day.